Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Right here I have a package from Cricket Wireless. I ended up ordering a Samsung Galaxy A32 5G. Now I found it on Cricket on sale right now for $79 with a port-in. The phone retails for $279, so if you were going to buy it unlocked on Amazon or through Samsung, you'd have to pay about $279. So basically for the price that I paid for this one, you could literally get 3 of these through Cricket Wireless. So let's go ahead and just open the box up here and see what's inside. All right. So we have our Cricket receipt and just a plain Cricket box, so it doesn't have the original Samsung box. See what else is in here. All right, and just the activation instructions here. So I'm going to go ahead and start unboxing this, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, here we are, the Cricket Wireless Samsung Galaxy A32 5G. Now, this is the Cricket box. So I guess what they did was they pre-installed the Cricket software on here before they shipped the phone out. And here in the back, it tells us that it has a 6.5-inch HD Plus Infinity display. It's got a 48 megapixel plus an 8 megapixel plus a 5 and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. It's got a 5,000 milliamp battery and 64 gigabytes of internal storage. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing opened up. All right. See what's inside. All right, so here we have the Galaxy A32 Quick Start Guide. Here we have our phone. And you know what? Looking at it from the back, wow, this phone looks really, really nice. It's got the white color, so this is cool. I like the white. And that camera bump right here in the back with the triple camera system here. And it's got a little, I believe that's probably a depth sensor, 2 megapixels. It's got the flash, and it's got some heft to it. So let's go ahead and put that to the side. It's got the Cricket Wireless SIM card here. It has terms and conditions and type USB, type C, and it's got our ejection tool, and it's got a 15-watt charger. So this is a 15-watt fast charger. It's not the fastest, but it's not the slowest either. All right, so let's go ahead and get the phone over here and just start unwrapping it. All right, so here it goes. Samsung Galaxy A32 5G. And you know what? I kind of like the way it feels. It is plastic. And it feels a little hollow right here, but once you put a case on here, you won't be bothered that much by it. And let's go ahead and power it on. See how much juice is in here. All right, so while I'm powering it on, I'm going to go ahead and put all my information in, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so while the phone is setting up, I'm going to open up this case that I bought on Amazon. I bought a case for the phone. I paid $10. Go ahead and take a look inside here and see what the case is. So here's the case, and let's go ahead and get this thing open. And I believe it also has a tempered glass screen protector. So anytime you guys buy a phone, it's probably a good idea to buy a case simultaneously, because you don't want to keep your phone out of a case, especially for drops. You don't want to scratch it, especially if it's brand new. So, all right, here's the case. That's nice. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. All right, and this one has a tempered glass screen protector. It's got some dry wipes and some wet wipes, and it's got the tempered glass, which is nice and sturdy. I don't like the soft protectors. I like the tempered glass. So this is a nice one. Go ahead and put that back, put that to the side, and finish setting up the phone. All right, guys, I'm back. So here's the device. It's all set up. The first thing that I noticed, it has a sizable chin here on the bottom. It's actually not as bad as I thought that it was going to be. Looking at other reviews, and kind of looked a lot bigger on the camera, but it's actually not too bad. It's got the V-shaped notch up here. I'm not a really big fan of that, but it is what it is. Now the display on this phone is not an AMOLED. This is an LCD. It's a 720, and so that's where Samsung cut corners on this phone to get it to this price point. Now, $279 is not a cheap device, but if you want to get, you know, Super AMOLED and smaller notches and, you know, no chin, then you can, you know, get the A52 5G, which is about $499. So this phone, you know, is kind of in between the A42 and the A52. This is the lower end, and so far it's got the 90 hertz refresh rate, which is really shocking because I really didn't know that this phone actually had a 90 hertz refresh rate. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, let's go see display. Let's get back here. All right, and let's type in the, do dark mode here, and motion smoothness. So it's got adaptive, so it's got the 90 hertz refresh rate, which is really, really good actually. It's got adaptive, which is really good because it's going to adapt on your settings and based on performance of the certain apps. So it's not going to be just draining battery the whole time. So that's really, really good. All right, so let's get back here. And, you know, other than that, so far I think I really like the design of the back of this phone, which is really, really good. I'm going to go ahead and pop that case on here that I got and see how that looks. All right, so before I put the case, let me go ahead and take this plastic off here in the back. All right, so it's got plastic here. Let's take this off. Let's take this little thing off here. And let's put the case on. All right, slap it on here. All right. Wow, it looks really, really nice with the case. I'm digging it. All right, that's cool. All right, and also set up the face unlock. Let's see how that works. All right, see how the face unlock works. So I guess I have to swipe up. It actually works. We have to swipe up. All right. See if I can read my face. Swipe up. All right, there we go. The camera gets in the way when I'm doing it, but it's not bad. Let's see here. Let's load an app. All right. All in all, I mean, you kind of get what you pay for, but I mean, to be honest with you, if you can pick this phone up right now for $79, I would say go for it. It's on Cricket right now if you need a 5G phone. Now, I haven't tested the connectivity on it, so yet. I mean, this is an unboxing and first impressions, but I mean, so far, I mean, I wish it had an OLED. I'm just so spoiled with OLED displays that this kind of takes a while getting used to. This is a 720, so you are going to notice some pixels here and there, especially if you kind of look closer into the onto the screen. But I mean, I can't really complain if you're getting this phone for 5G, and it's got the Dimensity 700 series chip, which is a pretty decent chip. I mean, the performance on this phone's not going to be lackluster at all. So let's go ahead and take a photo. Get the camera open here. All right, let's turn this around, and let's turn that around here, and let's take a portrait here of my Rockstar drink. All right, let's do that. All right, so here we're gonna take a portrait, Rockstar, boom. And let's see how that came out. All right, so now you can also change the effects on this. Change background effect. All right, less. There we go. All right, that's cool. So I can change that. All right, that's cool. So the cameras are going to be pretty decent, I believe, on this phone. It's got a 48 megapixel main camera. So let's go ahead and see video here. Photo. Okay, let's go see the ultra wide. Oh yeah, ultra wide's good. All right. Let's see. Check that out. Now, I'm not sure if there's a working Gcam for this phone. This is a Dimensity chip, so I'm not really familiar with it. This is the first time that I've actually gotten a phone with a Dimensity chip on it. So we're gonna have to wait and see for my full review. But all in all, this should be a pretty decent phone. but we'll see. Stay tuned for my next full review of this phone within maybe a few days after I get to mess around with it a little bit more. But all in all, so far so good. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next one. Stay blessed, and don't forget, subscribe down below.